back with the 350 Warrior 97. It's still dirty from the last time I rode it, but it was more mud packed than this. I cleaned a lot of it off. Plus I had it on the trailer going down to my dad's house because I was going to pressure wash it, but it started snowing, icing, and raining. So that didn't happen. I might ride it again this weekend. Found a few issues. The motor mount bolt back there, can't see it, and my flash on. It moves around inside of the cradle. So does the front one. And I think there's one right there behind this. That one moves a little bit too. I don't know if they have enough spacers in them. But I did notice that the upper motor mount up there, the one on the other side is cracked at the top. It's not completely broke, but it is cracked. Now I got my light on, you can see that bolt back there is upper motor mount, rear motor mount upper bolt. And that one down there by that leaf is the lower rear. And then the front is right there. It's mud on it, but it's right there. I don't think they have the right spacers in them. And up top, that motor mount bracket, that bolt right there is for it. The one on the other side has a crack at the top. I don't know about this one. They're very thin. I might be able to take them off and fabricate my own ones. Finally got a speaker on here. This is from a 200 amp Shark motorcycle radio. The other speaker don't work yet to smack it to make it work. There's the controller for it. It gets pretty loud. I actually mounted the radio down underneath the airbox, so the airbox is watertight. Hopefully it'll keep the radio from getting wet. I mean, it ain't all that, but I'll be able to hear it over this motor. This thing's pretty loud. See, my chain has gotten pretty loose, and I had tightened that. I think that's got something to do with the motor mounts. I'm going to try and find the right spacers for the bolt. Other than that, I put new rear brake pads on it. They work pretty good. The front brake caliper on this side, when you jack this thing up, there's the caliper. This wheel stops after about 1.5 rotations. The other one spins for like a minute. So the caliper guides on this side were froze up, would not move. So I ordered new calipers with pads. We'll get those. I can't put any fluid in this thing because it's stripped out. So they were cheap enough to buy. I bought one, brand new handle and reservoir and master cylinder for like 18 bucks on Amazon. Those ain't the right bolts for the fender, but they got a nut on both sides. The rear carrier on this thing actually has a grease fitting in it. I don't know if somebody put it in there or it come with this one, because my brothers don't have one, but his is a 2000, this is a 97. So that's nice to be able to grease your carrier bearing. So, and I noticed there's dirt fittings on these too, but these things are a little loose. I may need to get new control arms for the front, and if I do, I might get the +2s and then get the control arm skid plates. I got a full skid plate on it right now from front to rear, but it doesn't cover the A-arms. And the only thing I have back here is this piece of shit that I had to weld. And it's still kind of jacked up, so they got the full aluminum skid plate you can get. It's $99 on Amazon. I think it might be worth it. You don't blast your rear end or break your rear sprocket. But other than that, this has been a real good quad. I had to adjust the clutch lever back. Something's up with this little thing right here. It doesn't want to stay in. I think it's bent out, so I may have to pull this whole cable out, bend that back in, then stick it back in. But it's wanting to pop out right there. So take care of that. Exhaust gasket, got a new one, put it in there, tightened it down. It still leaks a little bit, and I don't know why. So I'll figure that out. And once I get her cleaned up and do a few things to it, I'll make another video. Thanks for watching.